Start by copying the link that you want to turn into a QR code. Then head over to qr-code-generator.com and paste that website there. There are a couple different QR code types to choose from. I like the one with the squares. It seems to be the best for 3D printing. Then hit download as JPEG and let the website do its thing. Then head over to convertio.co and upload the file that you just saved. Then choose to convert it to a DXF file. Shapr3D will not let you import SVG files, so select DXF. Then hit convert. Then save the file. Open up Shapr3D and create a fairly large size rectangle that will act as the foundation for the stamp that we're going to make. Don't worry, we'll resize it later. Extrude it up about 1 inch to give us a 3-dimensional body. Now we'll import our DXF file onto this 3-dimensional body. And there's your 2D QR code. Now resize the length and width of the box to make it fit a little nicer around the QR code. Now hit the items menu in the top left to select just the QR code, then recenter it within that cube. I just eyeballed it. Now here's the tedious part where you have to individually select the enclosed sketches, which will then end up extruding up a bit. Make sure to also select the small circles that sometimes find themselves within another enclosed sketch, like that one right there. Be mindful of those squares in the corners. This is how they should be extruded. Now drag the extrude arrow up a bit. We can also change this distance later. Make sure your extrude type is set to union so that the QR code is connected to the cube underneath. Now select the whole body and hit the scale tool on the left to bring it down to a more reasonable stamp size. Take a look at your scale up here in the top right to see the size of each one of those small cubes on the screen. Here I'm creating a rectangle the size that I want the final stamp to be. And then I continue to scale down the body to fit within that size. Then I changed to metric because that's what my slicer program Cura is set to use. Now make the foundation a little thicker. I think I go with 3 millimeters here. Now select again all of those closed faces of the QR code, and we'll extrude them up to the height that we want to. Now go ahead and extrude that up. I found that between 2 and 3 millimeters is a good amount for veg tan leather. Excuse me while the app crashes. Now export this file as an STL and turn it into G-code using your favorite slicer. Keep in mind that the free version of this app will only let you export STLs in low resolution, not high. I've only printed a functioning QR code under the high resolution type. I have yet to do it using low resolution, but that's on my to-do list. Print it out. I'm using veg tan leather here because it's good for stamping. What I'm doing here is casing the leather, which is essentially just getting it wet to make the leather pliable enough to accept shapes that are stamped into it. This was about 3 minutes of constant wetting with a dauber. Pretty incredible how much water leather can absorb. I'll leave a link for this arbor press in the description. I started off applying pressure directly in the middle, then moved the stamp and leather together around to apply pressure in each corner. We're getting there, but the more defined you can get that QR code, the better it's going to work.